In the depths of human ingenuity lies a power so great, it forever altered the course of history, a force born from the minds of scientists, forged in secrecy, and unleashed upon the world with devastating consequences. This is the story of the Manhattan Project, a tale of brilliance and moral ambiguity that would usher in the atomic age. As the world plunged into the chaos of World War II, a shadow loomed over the Allied nations. Intelligence reports suggested that Nazi Germany might be on the brink of developing a weapon of unimaginable destructive power, an atomic bomb. The fear of such a device falling into Hitler's hands spurred two brilliant minds into action. In 1939, Albert Einstein and Leo Szilard penned a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, warning of the potential for a German atomic weapon. The urgency of their message was clear, and Roosevelt's response was swift. With the stroke of a pen, he set in motion a secret research program that would come to be known as the Manhattan Project. The ticking of a clock echoes through time, each second bringing humanity closer to a new era. In laboratories across America, the greatest scientific minds of a generation worked tirelessly, their efforts shrouded in secrecy. The Los Alamos Laboratory in New Mexico, under the leadership of J. Robert Oppenheimer, became the epicenter of this monumental undertaking. But Los Alamos was not alone. Oak Ridge in Tennessee, Hanford in Washington, and the Chicago Pi-1 reactor all played crucial roles in the race against time. Scientists from the United States, the United Kingdom, and Europe were recruited, their diverse expertise united by a common goal: to harness the power of the atom before the enemy could do the same. The science behind the bomb was as complex as it was revolutionary. Nuclear fission, the splitting of atoms to release enormous amounts of energy, formed the foundation of their work. But the path to success was fraught with challenges. Isotope separation and bomb design presented formidable obstacles, leading to the development of two distinct weapons: Little Boy and Fat Man. As the project progressed, an atmosphere of intense secrecy permeated every aspect of the work. Information was compartmentalized, with each scientist knowing only what was necessary for their specific task. The weight of their knowledge, and the potential consequences of their creation, bore heavily on the minds of those involved. No one felt this burden more acutely than J. Robert Oppenheimer himself. As the father of the atomic bomb, he grappled with the moral implications of his work. In a quiet moment, away from the bustle of the laboratory, Oppenheimer confided to a colleague, "The physicists have known sin, and this is a knowledge which they cannot lose." The ethical dilemmas surrounding the Manhattan Project were not confined to Oppenheimer alone. Debates raged among the scientists about whether the bomb should be used at all. Some argued for a demonstration of its power to force Japan's surrender, while others believed its use was a necessary evil to end the war quickly. The specter of what they were creating loomed large, casting a shadow over humanity's future. As the project neared completion, tension mounted. The culmination of years of work would soon be put to the test. On July 16, 1945, in the pre-dawn darkness of the New Mexico desert, history held its breath. The Trinity test, the world's first nuclear explosion, was about to begin. A blinding flash illuminated the sky, followed by a thunderous roar that shook the earth. In that moment, the atomic age was born. Oppenheimer, watching the mushroom cloud rise into the heavens, was struck by a verse from the Bhagavad Gita: "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." His words, haunting and prophetic, would echo through the decades to come. The success of the Trinity test set in motion a chain of events that would forever change the world. On August 6, 1945, the city of Hiroshima awoke to a clear summer morning. In an instant, that tranquility was shattered as Little Boy detonated above the city, unleashing unprecedented destruction. 3 days later, Nagasaki suffered the same fate. The toll was staggering. Over 200,000 lives were lost in the immediate blasts and the aftermath that followed. The world watched in horror as reports of the bombings emerged, grappling with the awesome and terrible power now at humanity's disposal. The long-term effects of radiation exposure would continue to claim victims for years to come, a grim reminder of the bomb's lasting impact. Japan's surrender soon followed, bringing an end to World War II. But as the dust settled, a new reality dawned. The atomic bomb had fundamentally altered the balance of power on the global stage. The nuclear arms race began in earnest, with nations scrambling to develop their own atomic arsenals. The Cold War loomed on the horizon, a conflict defined by the ever-present threat of mutual assured destruction. For Oppenheimer, the aftermath of the Manhattan Project brought both acclaim and tragedy. Initially hailed as a hero, he soon found himself embroiled in controversy. His opposition to the development of the hydrogen bomb and his past associations led to a fall from grace, culminating in public hearings that stripped him of his security clearance. As the years passed, the debate over the necessity and morality of the atomic bombings continued to rage. Some argued that they saved lives by averting a costly invasion of Japan, while others contended that the use of such a weapon could never be justified. The question remains unresolved, a testament to the complex legacy of the Manhattan Project. Today, as we stand in the long shadow cast by that fateful mushroom cloud, we are left to ponder the dual nature of scientific progress. The same knowledge that unlocked the secrets of the atom also unleashed a power capable of unprecedented destruction. The Manhattan Project serves as a stark reminder of the responsibility that comes with great scientific achievement. In the end, the story of the Manhattan Project is not just one of scientific triumph, but a cautionary tale about the consequences of our quest for knowledge and power. It challenges us to consider the ethical implications of our actions and the weight of the choices we make. As we face the challenges of our own time, the lessons of the Manhattan Project continue to resonate, a solemn reminder of the awesome potential and terrible responsibility that lies within human hands.